Have you ever pondered the connection between honesty, niceness, and religion? In our everyday lives, we often encounter these virtues, but have we ever stopped to think about their interrelation? Honesty, the quality of being truthful and sincere, is a virtue that many of us strive to uphold. It's the bedrock of trust, the foundation of relationships. Niceness, on the other hand, is that amiable, pleasant demeanor we display towards others. It's the smile we offer to a stranger, the helping hand we extend in times of need. It's the soft-spoken word of encouragement, the unassuming act of kindness that brightens someone's day. These virtues aren't just social constructs, though. They are deeply ingrained in the teachings of many religions across the globe. From Christianity to Buddhism, from Islam to Hinduism, honesty and niceness are universally acknowledged and promoted as key to leading a virtuous life. But why are these virtues so central to religious teachings, and how do they influence the way we live our lives? These are the questions we'll be exploring throughout this video. We'll be looking at the role of religion in shaping our understanding of honesty and niceness, and how these virtues influence our actions, our relationships, and ultimately, our overall well-being. We'll be delving into the scriptures and teachings of various religions, exploring how they emphasize honesty and niceness as integral virtues. We'll be looking at real-life examples, stories of individuals whose lives have been transformed by their understanding and practice of these virtues. But we won't stop there. We'll also be exploring the science behind these virtues, looking at how honesty and niceness can impact our physical health, mental well-being, and overall quality of life. So, whether you're a devout follower of a particular religion, a spiritual seeker, or simply someone interested in understanding the human condition better, this journey is for you. Join me as I delve into a personal journey that highlights the role religion played in shaping my understanding of honesty and niceness. My journey with religion started at a young age in a household that valued faith and integrity. I was raised in an environment where the sacred scriptures were not just books on a shelf, but the guiding principles of our everyday life. Growing up, my parents emphasized the importance of honesty. There was a particular instance that has stayed with me till this day. I remember being 7 or 8, and I had taken a candy from a local store without paying for it. When my parents found out, they didn't just scold me. They took me back to the store, made me apologize to the shopkeeper, and pay for the candy out of my own pocket money. That was my first real lesson in honesty, a teaching that was deeply rooted in our religious beliefs. Niceness, too, was a virtue that was woven into the fabric of our daily lives. My parents believed in the golden rule, treating others as we'd like to be treated, a principle that is common across various religions. We were taught to be kind and considerate, to help those in need, and to always extend a hand of friendship. I remember my father often saying, "In every act of kindness, you are serving a higher purpose." Over the years, these instances have shaped my understanding of religion. It was not about rituals or traditions, but about cultivating a strong moral compass. It was about living a life of honesty and niceness, which to my family was the true essence of our faith. Religion for me became a guiding light, a path that led me towards a life of integrity and kindness. It taught me that honesty wasn't just about telling the truth, but about being true to oneself. And niceness wasn't just about being pleasant, but about showing empathy and understanding towards others. These early experiences laid the foundation for my understanding of the inherent link between religion, honesty, and niceness. Honesty, a virtue cherished by many religions, became a guiding principle in my life. This is a lesson that I learned early on, and it has shaped my journey in ways I could never have imagined. Religions across the globe, from the teachings of Buddhism to the doctrines of Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, Judaism, and countless others, all emphasize the importance of honesty. This is no coincidence. Honesty is more than a moral virtue. It's a foundation for trust, a prerequisite for genuine relationships, and a conduit for personal growth. In my own journey, this religious teaching of honesty has guided me through various aspects of life. It nudged me to acknowledge my mistakes rather than hide them, to face my shortcomings instead of evading them. I remember a time when I was tempted to lie about a mistake at work. The easy way out was right there, a single untruth to escape the consequences, but I remembered the teachings that I held dear. I chose honesty, And the path wasn't easy, but it was worth it. I faced the consequences, learned from my mistake, and moved forward with a clear conscience. Honesty has also taught me to be genuine in my interactions with others. It's not just about telling the truth, but also about being true to oneself and others. It's about expressing genuine feelings, about being authentic in our relationships, about letting our actions reflect our words. But most importantly, practicing honesty has brought me closer to my faith. It has made me understand that honesty is not just about not lying, it's about integrity, about aligning one's actions with one's beliefs. It's about living a life that reflects the truth, not just speaking it. Religion is a journey of understanding, of growth, of transformation, and honesty is a significant part of this journey. It's a virtue that shapes our character, guides our actions, and defines our relationships. Being honest, as I learned, is not just about speaking the truth. It's about living a life that reflects it. Niceness, often viewed as a simple act of kindness, holds a deeper meaning in religious contexts. Picture this. Religion is not just about worshiping a higher power, it's a philosophy, a way of life that guides us to treat others with kindness and compassion. It's a beacon that illuminates the path of niceness for us to follow. In the religious sphere, niceness is not just about being polite or courteous. It's about showing genuine care and love towards our fellow beings, regardless of their faith, ethnicity, or social status. It's about recognizing the divine in each one of us and treating each other with the respect and dignity that each soul deserves. Let me share with you a personal experience. I remember a time when I was in a bustling city, rushing through the crowds, consumed by my own thoughts. I saw a homeless man sitting on the sidewalk, his eyes reflecting a sense of hopelessness. A voice within me, shaped by my religious beliefs, urged me to stop. I did. I sat with him, shared a meal, and listened to his story. In that act of niceness, I saw his eyes light up, a smile gracing his lips, and for a moment the world seemed a little brighter. This is the transformative power of niceness that religion encourages us to practice. It's not about grand gestures, but about these small acts of kindness that can make a significant difference. It's about empathy, understanding, and compassion that can uplift a downtrodden spirit, bring a smile to a sad face, and warm a cold heart. In the grand scheme of things, being nice is about making the world a better place. One act of kindness at a time. It's about spreading love and positivity, fostering unity and harmony, and above all, it's about embodying the very essence of our religious teachings. Because at the heart of religion lies the profound principle of love and kindness, the principle of niceness. In the grand scheme of things, being nice is about making the world a better place, one act of kindness at a time. Reflecting on my journey, it's clear that religion, honesty, and niceness are interconnected. As we've explored today, these principles are not isolated qualities, but rather, they form a harmonious triad that influences our everyday actions and decisions. Let's take a moment to distill the essence of our discussion. We've delved into the enigma of honesty and niceness, unraveling the intricate threads that bind these virtues together. We've realized that these qualities are not just behavioral attributes, but rather, they are deeply rooted in the teachings of religions worldwide. We journeyed into my personal religious experience, highlighting the role of faith in shaping one's character. We've seen how religion, in its various forms, promotes values such as truthfulness, kindness, and empathy. These values, intrinsic to all religions, guide our actions and interactions, shaping us into better individuals. We then explored honesty as a religious virtue, a principle that holds universal appeal. Honesty isn't merely about telling the truth, it's about being true to oneself, to others, and to our beliefs. This virtue, emphasized in religious teachings, lays the foundation for trust, integrity, and respect. Next, we delved into the heart of religion, where the core principles of honesty and niceness coalesce. Religion, in essence, teaches us to lead a life of virtue, to treat others with kindness and respect, and to be truthful in our endeavors. These teachings, while rooted in religious texts, extend beyond religious contexts, serving as a moral compass guiding our actions in the wider world. We've seen that religion, honesty, and niceness are not independent entities, but rather they are interconnected, each influencing and reinforcing the other. This harmony creates a positive ripple effect, inspiring us to lead lives of integrity, kindness, and truthfulness. Religion, at its core, teaches us to be honest and nice, a lesson that transcends all boundaries and guides us in our journey through life.